All right, Coach, it's been kind of the same pattern the whole season so far. That first quarter, it's just trying to get going in offense.
Yeah, it's just, it's so tough. You sit there, you get the ball on the first drive. Trying to get positive yards on first, trying to make sure we do everything perfect on first down so we can make sure we get to a second down. And then you get to a point where it's 3rd and 5, and, we have a chance to throw a hitch route for a 1st and 10, and you don't. And then it's amazing how that transforms into a short punt, which turns into a couple play drive for them, and you're down 7-0. And it's just hard to swallow when you're sitting here in that world and you know that you got to go do something on the first drive. You got to go get some first downs. You got to go get some points on the board. And we have a chance to, obviously do those kind of things, and we haven't been able to do that yet. And what happens is it's the same score at the end of the first quarter that we're kind of in the deficit of. When you're down 20 points on average in the first 4 games, and today you come into homecoming, you're down 21 after the first 15 minutes, that's tough. And so, it's one of those things that when you get down to it, you just got to find a way to break the jinx. We've got to find a way to flip that thing to make the second quarter more meaningful, which will obviously make the first half more meaningful because of the score's not 21-0 or you're down 20 after the first quarter. And then obviously get to a point where now that third quarter matters in the fourth quarter. I'm a little concerned about obviously, the overall mindset, because it's almost like we have got to a point where no matter how much we've talked about it or how much we've practiced it, we still haven't seen the results. It's not like we haven't addressed the issue. And so hopefully we can find a way somehow, some way to fix the issue and make it something that we can obviously be proud of, that we all work together to make it be something that we all worked as one to get done.
They have a offense that's very hard to defend with their rushing game. We talked about this earlier in the week, and it's no stranger that they're going to run the ball a bunch on you, and that kind of is what was the pattern in the first half.
It really was. They did a good job as far as getting in some formations and creating some numbers in the box, and I think that's when you look at it, they hit zone. I don't know which way, whether it was inside zone or what, but they hit zone a couple times for some big runs. And whenever you do that, off some of that 3-back look they had, it makes it tough because, obviously we try hard to simulate that in practice, but it's not quite at the same speed as number 9 and number 10 can run for them. And then obviously number 2, the quarterback. They do a great job with the scheme that they have here. So, I think that's the hard part is, again, when you go down and you don't convert first downs, you can't stay on the field offensively, and then your defense goes out and they give up a couple big plays, and here we are again, and you're down 7-0, you're down 14-0, and you're down 21-0, and we don't have a way to stop the bleeding. That's the hard part, because now, again, we're right back at square one. We're down 21 points in the first quarter, and we've got that here we go again mentality. And we've got to fix that. That's something that we've got to continue to work on as a football team in all aspects to make sure that's something we can find a way to get over and have a chance to find a way to move on and make the game more meaningful.